Let's make a top tier stamina type Beyblade. First off, we're going to need the Wide Defense Performance Tip from Gravity Perseus. Wide Defense is one of the most powerful stamina type tips with great life after death. Next, we're going to need the Defense 125 spin track from Ray Striker. This has some decent weight and height for a stamina type, and this ring sort of helps it from lower attacks. Next up, we're going to be using the Burn Fusion Wheel from Burn Phoenix. I don't have Burn Phoenix, I just have the Fusion Wheel. This is a heavy and round fusion wheel with smooth surfaces. It has great outwards weight distribution, which is key to having high stamina. And finally, we have the Cancer Energy Ring. This is a smooth and heavy energy ring that makes the Beyblade more aerodynamic. And here we have our combo. It's Burn Cancer Defense 125 Wide Defense. And just now realizing I accidentally copied Takara Tomy because they released almost this exact combo a long time ago, but let's just roll with it. Now let's introduce the combos we're going to be battling against. We have 2 stock combos and 2 competitive combos. For the stock combos, first we have Flame Libra, a stamina type. Shouldn't be too hard of a matchup because this is a stock combo and this is a competitive combo. Well, I mean, it's almost stock, but you know what I mean. Next we have Medio El Drago, which is an attack type, but it's also a spin stealer. So we'll be able to test whether it steals spin better or knocks it out of the stadium. And then for the competitive combos, first we're going to have Bakushin Leon 90 Rubber Sharp, which is a defense type. Then we're going to be battling it on the same combo, except with Hull Flat, so it's a Tornado Stalling attack type instead of a defense type. And then we have Lightning El Drago Metal Face 85 Right Rubber Flat, which is an attack type with some strong upper attacks to test that defense 125 defense. And of course this is a top tier attack combo, so it has great smash attack as well as upper attacks. We're going to be doing all of these battles in a best 3 of 5 match. Let's start round 1, Burn Cancer versus Flame Libra. Apologies if there's not much commentary. Surprise, surprise, stamina battles aren't really easy to commentate on. I'll make sure to speed up some of these longer battles in editing. Round 1 goes to Burn Cancer. Once again, this round goes to Cancer. And this first match goes to Cancer with a flat 3-0 victory. So that was a pretty easy win for Burn Cancer, not surprising though. I noticed that Cancer kind of moved around like it was trying to attack even though it's a stamina type. Pretty interesting. Let's move on to the next round. Real quick before I start the next battle, I just want to show off something cool. You can actually pick up Flame Libra while it's spinning and have it spin on your hand because it's got a free spinning tip. Feels weird. It doesn't last long though. Next we have Burn Cancer versus Medio El Drago. Let's go. Pretty early on, Medio gets some pretty good hits in, but because of the rubber on the fusion wheel and the plastic performance tip, it's not really able to get a good KO. And it just loses to life after death. This battle's all over the place. Meteor starts out really aggressive, which quickly turns into tornado stalling. But that again doesn't last long as it quickly takes the center, almost like it has a final survive tip for Metal Fury. And of course, left flat doesn't really have good life after death, so it loses. So Meteor technically gets knocked out pretty early on, but it bounced back in, so I just decided to see how it played out. It played out poorly. Meteor's power and its stock combo doesn't really hold up to the anime. It's actually top tier if you just give it wide defense, because it really relies on life after death to win by spin steal, but I only have one wide defense, so that didn't really work. Let's move on to the next round. Next we have Bakshin Leon in its rubber sharp mode. Well, I say mode. It's just Bakshin Leon on rubber sharp. Right before I launched Cancer, I accidentally cranked my launcher. So this is a quick PSA for you to not crank your launchers, because that destroys the gears in your launcher. First round goes to Cancer. Round 2 goes to Cancer. In round 3, Cancer finally takes an L as Bakshin gets a pretty decent upper to throw it onto the ridge, and then just kind of kicks it into the pocket like that old meme. So in round 4, I naturally tried to recreate the previous battle, but it doesn't really work out well. I guess this just goes to show that it's pretty hard to beat Cancer. That came out wrong. That knockout in round 3 was pretty cool, but I don't think a defense type is really going to outspin a stamina type that well. Let's see how it does on hold flat. Hold flat is actually a pretty good tip for tornado stall combos, where you basically just kind of spin around the ridge of the stadium and wait for your opponent to lose stamina, but it doesn't really work out in that round. Here you can actually see tornado stalling in action, but I guess metal flat would have been a better option because it doesn't really work anyway. Once again, round 3 goes to Cancer. I honestly expected Bakshin would be able to tornado stall to win, but it just didn't do that well. Maybe sometime in the future it will do better. Let's go on to the final battles. Finally, with Lightning El Drago, we get some interesting battles. For a minute, Lightning is kind of struggling to get a KO on Cancer before just making it trip into the pocket. At least it's better than a stamina battle. Speaking of which, in round 2, Cancer likes to show off its defense by completely denying Lightning's ability to gain speed and get KOs. And then it turns into yet another stamina battle where Cancer, of course, just demolishes. In round 3, Lightning gets some pretty good warm-up hits before giving Cancer a nice one-tap kill. In in round 4, Lightning's putting some good pressure on Cancer, but Cancer will not let it win. It takes control of the battle to turn it into a stamina match. I'm kind of starting to notice a trend here. And in round 5, Lightning makes a pretty nice comeback to slowly but surely push Cancer into the pocket. I guess we can consider that revenge for me enduring all those stamina matches. That one was pretty expected. Burn Cancer actually held its own for a couple of those battles, but ultimately these upper attacks speed it. And just for fun, let's battle against Diablo Nemesis. But yeah, this was Burn Cancer Defense 125 Wide Defense. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and comment down below what you think, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.